2025 has just delivered some of the biggest, smartest, and most breathtaking open-world games ever made. These worlds evolve, react, and live with or without you. Today, we're counting down the top 10 open-world games of 2025 in a deep, detailed 10-minute breakdown. From dynamic ecosystems to living NPC routines and massive handcrafted maps, this year changed everything. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the most extraordinary open-world experiences of the year. Starting at number 10, we have Chrono Odyssey, one of the most visually stunning and mechanically ambitious open-world fantasy RPGs of 2025. Set in the vast land of Cetera, Chrono Odyssey blends high fantasy combat, dark supernatural threats, and breathtaking landscapes that shift and evolve around you. The world is a blend of rolling green fields, corrupted forests, ancient ruins, mountain plains, and beautifully detailed medieval villages, all crafted with an almost cinematic level of realism. But what truly sets Chrono Odyssey apart is its time distortion system, a unique mechanic where players can bend or rewind time to reshape the battlefield, alter events, and even shift the environment itself. With this system, you can slow down massive boss attacks, reverse environmental hazards, reset enemy positions, change weather mid-combat, discover alternate world states of certain regions. These time shifts aren't gimmicks, they fundamentally change exploration in combat. A ruined bridge may be restored when you revert it to its past. A corrupted forest might appear peaceful if you shift into another timeline. New pathways open and close depending on the era you choose. Combat is fast, stylish, and weighty. Chrono Odyssey blends Souls-like precision with MMO-scale battles, letting you swap weapons instantly and chain flashy abilities with time manipulation skills. Enemies react intelligently, using formations, flanking, and magic barriers to counter your moves. The open world thrives with dynamic events. Faction wars erupt without warning, massive field bosses wander across regions, weather changes enemy behavior, hidden dungeons reveal themselves at specific times of day, NPCs shift routines depending on the timeline you're in. Chrono Odyssey isn't just beautiful, it's unpredictable, atmospheric, and deeply immersive. It feels like stepping into a fantasy world where time itself is your greatest weapon. With its incredible visuals, temporal mechanics, and epic open-world scale, Chrono Odyssey easily earns its place as our number 10 pick. At number 9, we enter the frozen wilderness of Ghost of Yōtei. This spiritual successor to Ghost of Tsushima takes us to Hokkaido, a land of icy forests, abandoned shrines, and supernatural danger. The game features a groundbreaking dynamic snow simulation, where storms can blind you, sound carries differently, and enemies track you through footprints or scent. At night, the tone shifts dramatically. Yokai spirits appear, haunting forests and ruins with chilling whispers and sudden ambushes. Combat stays cinematic and sharp, with samurai duels that cut through the silence of the snow. Ghost of Yōtei stands out not just for visuals, but for its atmosphere, a world that feels both beautiful and terrifying. In 8th place, Starfield Frontier Reborn transforms Bethesda's space RPG into something entirely new. This massive overhaul introduces handcrafted planets, seamless planetary landings, dynamic faction wars, intelligent NPC AI, deeper branching quests. Planets feel meaningful now, each with unique geography, wildlife, cultures, and secrets. NPCs react to your reputation, and factions battle over planets without you, meaning worlds change even when you're away. If you drifted away from Starfield at launch, this update brings it closer to the space epic fans always wanted. Number 7 is Dragon's Dogma II Rift Awakening, an expansion that feels like a full sequel. The new region is dangerous, huge, and filled with mythical creatures, but what defines it is the Nightfall threat system. When night comes, monsters mutate, new threats emerge, pawns behave differently, magic becomes more volatile, and certain dungeons reshape themselves. The world becomes unpredictable and terrifying. Dragon's Dogma has always thrived on chaotic, emergent gameplay. and Rift Awakening amplifies that chaos with smarter monsters, deeper vocations, and intense boss encounters. At number 6, we have Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Hideo Kojima's new evolution of open-world design, a world that is not just big, but alive, mysterious, and emotionally charged. This time, the landscape is far more dangerous. The environment itself has become unpredictable due to the beach bleeding into reality, creating a world where physics, weather, and time behave in strange, eerie ways. The game's signature feature is the living environment system, where the world changes dynamically based on temporal storms, shifting terrain, and BT activity. During timefall storms, certain structures decay, rivers overflow and carve new paths, BT density increases, wildlife flees to safer zones, entire routes become impossible to cross. Traversal has been massively upgraded with boats, specialized vehicles, and improved climbing gear. The BT encounters are more cinematic and intense, and the bond system between players, the asynchronous multiplayer, creates a sense of community unlike any other open world. Death Stranding 2 blends emotional storytelling, supernatural world building, and immersive exploration into a landscape that constantly challenges you. It's haunting, beautiful, and absolutely unforgettable, earning its place as our number 6 pick. At number 5, we have Crimson Desert, one of the most visually stunning and ambitious open-world action RPGs of 2025. Crimson Desert transports you into the harsh, war-torn continent of Pywell, a land filled with rival kingdoms, ancient mysteries, mythical beasts, and breathtaking environments that feel alive in every direction. The standout feature in Crimson Desert is the dynamic world interaction system, a design philosophy where every inch of the world reacts to your presence, your actions, and even your mistakes. You'll see villages thriving or collapsing based on local conflicts, wildlife reacting realistically, fleeing, hunting, migrating, large-scale battles erupting organically in the open world, NPCs remembering your choices, debts, and alliances, weather that changes combat, visibility, and enemy behavior. Traversal is incredibly fluid. You can climb almost any surface, leap between rooftops, use grappling hooks, ride horses, control siege weapons, or simply explore on foot. The world encourages exploration by hiding secrets everywhere: ancient ruins, hidden treasure vaults, mysterious caves, roaming bosses, and rare wildlife. Combat is one of Crimson Desert's biggest strengths. It blends weighty medieval melee combat with brutal finishers, magical abilities, beast encounters, and large-scale faction battles. Some fights break into chaotic sequences where enemies climb on you, grab your weapons, or attack from all angles, creating a sense of raw physical intensity. NPCs feel genuinely alive. Travelers get ambushed, merchants negotiate, deserters fight for survival, and rival soldiers clash on the roads whether you intervene or not. Crimson Desert's world feels unpredictable, cinematic, and constantly evolving, delivering an immersive, gritty adventure that locks it firmly into our top 5. At number 4, we have Dune Awakening, one of the most ambitious open-world survival MMOs ever created, and a true evolution of the Dune universe. Set on the deadly planet Arrakis, the game combines deep survival mechanics, sandbox exploration, and large-scale faction conflict in a world where every step could be your last. Dune Awakening's defining feature is the massive living sand simulation, a system where the desert constantly shifts, reshapes, and reacts to everything happening in the world. You'll experience sandworms that roam unpredictably, drawn to sound and movement, megastorms that reshape dunes, revealing new ruins and burying old ones, heatstroke, dehydration, and resource scarcity that affects survival, player-controlled settlements rising and falling across the desert, rival factions fighting dynamically over spice fields. The environment is not just a backdrop, it's the main antagonist. Walking too long without shelter, using noisy equipment, or harvesting spice at the wrong time can instantly put you in the jaws of a sandworm. Traversal is dynamic and cinematic, using ornithopters, desert skimmers, grappling gear, and classic Dune-inspired tools across the shifting sands. Exploration feels dangerous but rewarding, with ancient bunkers, lost Fremen tunnels, smugglers' hideouts, and spice wreckages hidden across the shifting sands. One of the most impressive systems is the persistent world economy. Spice isn't just a resource, it's the foundation of the entire player-driven economy. Prices change, territories shift, alliances form and break, and your actions shape the balance of power between factions. Dune Awakening captures the scale, brutality, and mystique of Frank Herbert's universe like no game before it. Every expedition feels like life or death, every decision feels heavy, and every moment on Arrakis reminds you of one thing: the desert takes everything, unless you learn to master it.
Taking the number 3 spot, GTA 6 delivers the most advanced open-world city ever created. Vice City feels like a real living metropolis thanks to dynamic NPC behavior, realistic police evolution, live in-game social media, weather-driven world events, traffic and economy simulation, random micro-events everywhere. You could witness a robbery, a street race, a hurricane evacuation, or even a political protest, all happening organically around you. GTA 6's living city is a technological leap forward, redefining what urban open worlds can be. At number 2, The Witcher 4 Lynx Path presents one of the deepest, most reactive fantasy worlds ever made. The world evolves based on your choices. Leave monsters alone, they multiply. Save a village, it grows and prospers. Fail to help, it may fall into ruin. And form alliances, entire regions shift. NPCs remember your decisions, react to your reputation, and behave differently if you anger or impress them. The world includes vast forests, mountain ranges, haunted wetlands, and thriving cities, each filled with dynamic events and complex stories. This is a rich, morally challenging world where your choices truly matter. And finally, at number 1, the most ambitious open-world game of 2025, Monster Hunter Wilds. This world operates with a fully dynamic ecosystem. Herds migrate seasonally, predators fight over territory, weather reshapes entire landscapes, storms alter combat and visibility, monsters interact naturally with each other. Sand, mud, and water physics affect every fight. You might be stalking a monster only to have a massive storm roll in, forcing you to adapt as the creature's behavior changes. Monster Hunter Wilds feels unpredictable, cinematic, and alive in a way few open-world games ever achieve. This is not just the best open-world game of 2025, it's one of the most groundbreaking titles of the decade. Those were the top 10 open-world games of 2025, a year that pushed boundaries with living ecosystems, dynamic worlds, and NPCs that actually feel human. Which game are you diving into first? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more deep dive gaming videos.